Hey guys, in today's video, I wanted to compare iOS 26 Developer Beta 1 versus Beta 4. This year, Apple has made some drastic changes to the iOS design, and from Beta 1 to Beta 4, there's been a lot of changes happening. I wanted to revisit the software because I feel like Apple this year has a big decision on finalizing the final design for iOS 26, as some users really love Liquid Glass, and some users just don't like it at all. So as you see here, we have an iPhone running 26 Beta 1, one is running 26 Beta 4. Now, the first thing I want to talk about, and one of the most controversial designs for Liquid Glass, is the control center. So this year, from Beta 1 to Beta 5, or Beta 4, excuse me, we've seen one of the most drastic changes so far. So take a look at Liquid Glass here. So on the right, obviously, we have Beta 4, the current beta, and on the left, we have Beta 1. So you can see here that the Beta 1 has a full-on Liquid Glass design. And I have to be honest, I sort of like it, but I see why Apple added sort of frosted glass or contrast to the latest beta in Control Center. For one, you can see your icons a lot better, and of course, you can also read the labels a lot better, and the colors look a lot nicer with the frosted glass elements in Beta 4. But I have to be honest, I kind of like the Liquid Glass design in Beta 1, although this one makes sense for everything else in terms of reading and viewing your icons and things that really matter. So I feel like Apple made the right decision to actually change the Control Center within the latest beta, and I continue to hear that Control Center will see additional changes before the official release. Obviously, I'll continue to cover the betas as more betas become available. Now, I also want to talk about the lock screen here because this also shows a lot of the changes happening with Liquid Glass, rather is for notifications, adding more contrast, or even the music player, for example. So if I'm playing some music here in Beta 1 versus Beta 4, for example, so you see in Beta 4, when you swipe up and you have the artwork, you actually get the wallpaper. In Beta 1, we have the full-on Liquid Glass showing the beautiful artwork in the background. So side-by-side comparison here, there it is, Liquid Glass versus the new design of, I guess you can say, frosted glass, or the new design choice that Apple has made here for the lock screen, as you can see right there for the album artwork. I prefer the Beta 1. When you have the animated artwork, it looks a lot better in my opinion. But yeah, this is just one of the changes that you can see here when it comes to the Liquid Glass design changes happening from Beta 1 to Beta 4. Now, we've also seen a lot of changes happening on the home screen as well. For example, the submenus, when you long press, you also get more contrast, if you will, on the latest beta. The keyboard is different. The search bar is different here as well. I mean, Apple has changed so much from Beta 1 to Beta 4. Even the folder backgrounds and even the folders themselves. You see here we have sort of a frosted folder background, and we also have more contrast behind the folders versus Liquid Glass here in the first beta. Let me know which one would you prefer. Would you prefer Apple to go back to this style folder with Liquid Glass, or would you be okay sticking with this frosted glass design for the folders here on the home screen? I think Apple just really needs to add a toggle that allows users to change the intensity, or I guess the opacity, of Liquid Glass. Now, we've put this concept together that I share with you guys several times here on the channel, where you can adjust the opacity of Liquid Glass from level 1 to level 5, for example. So you see here we have this bubble here demonstrating the frosted glass all the way to the right. So if you go to level 5, you have full-on frosted glass, and if you're on level 1, then you have full-on Liquid Glass. I think this is the best way to address the new Liquid Glass design, so that every iOS user updating to iOS 26 can decide how much of that Liquid Glass design they want for their notifications, the backgrounds, and other elements throughout the OS. So a big decision this year will be whether Apple keeps Liquid Glass full on for the final release of iOS 26, or will they go with a more frosted glass, or adaptive glass, if you will, for the release of iOS 26. Obviously, I'll keep you guys posted. The next beta, which should be Beta 5, should be available in the next couple of days. So perhaps the week of the 4th of August, we could see the 5th developer beta and the 2nd public beta for iOS 26, or on the week of the 4th of August. I'll keep you guys posted. Make sure to stay tuned here to the channel. But yeah, let me know what you think about iOS 26 so far, Beta 1 versus Beta 4, Liquid Glass, no Liquid Glass. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found this information useful. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.